give you a quick nose around.
Go.
So, here, obviously, we've got a plug socket, we've got an inverter up there.
What's that big white thing, Linz?
This is our bench seat.
Nice. Cozy top?
Cozy top.
Good stuff. And what's that table?
So,
is it a
this
table?
is our table. It comes out, as you can see. So you can spin it round, you can put it anywhere you want. I'm not going to make too much of a fuss.
That mess there is only because we're doing a van tour.
Yeah, and that's the dog's bed.
Yeah.
Some an extra blanket and a pillow. In here is where we keep all of our electrics.
Electrics, yeah, boring.
Yeah, boring. And here is our toilet, which, to be fair, we don't really use that much, if I'm honest.
No, we don't do the toilet, we're too royal.
Yeah, we've got little wee balls that we use.
Just what you cook on, Linz.
Okay, right, so here we have a double hob, as you can see.
Nice.
That's our kettle.
And that's gas, is it?
It is gas.
That's gas, wow.
And in here is our oven. It's actually a little bit dirty at the moment, so it's a bit embarrassing.
It's got crumbs
There's
in
all crumbs
it.
at the
What's
bottom.
that big black thing down there?
That is our fridge. Shall I show you?
Wallop. Let's come around there and have a look.
There you go.
Nice.
It's full of Andy's Red Bulls and beers. He's got his priorities straight, hasn't he? We have our sink.
Nice sink.
Our tap also turns round, so in the summer you can actually shower outside, which is quite handy.
Cool. What, does that come down?
Yep,
oh,
that
it
comes
does.
down.
Yeah,
It
I see what you
comes
mean about
off.
that. Yeah.
Sorry, does this. I'll show you. There's different settings you can do as well, which is quite handy. I prefer that one personally. This is a macrame hanger, which I made.
Oh, you make those, do you?
Yes, I do. Throw that in there as well.
Yeah.
All of our little utensils. And then over here, I'm going to take you straight here, is our knife and fork drawer, poo bags, little candles that we put out sometimes for a little bit of ambience in the van. Here is our...
I like that one, that's the bathroom one.
This is our bathroom. That's my section, as you can see. Oh, it's all falling out.
Oh, it's all falling out.
And then there's Andy's in front. We've got everything in here that you need, I think. And this
The crap drawer.
This is that drawer. It's the junk drawer. It's got Gorilla Glue, speaker, trays, little plant, macrame, little thing that actually doesn't really, you can't use it. Just looks good. And in the bottom is all of our baking
Paraphernalia.
non-stick, yeah, our clear film plates, our bowls. Yeah, we use these for our tea and coffee so that we don't get the rings. It's all overhead storage apart from this one, which I'll show you. This is where all of our water switches, our main cabin lights, the is it air fan Max? Air Max fan, yeah, that one. Our inverter, if we need to use the plugs, that's also in here. Our heating, hot water, and lighting under here. This is LED. Are they LED? Little strip lights, but you can actually dim them up and down, so that's quite handy if you just want it like nice and chilled, or if you need it a bit brighter. So this is probably one of my favourite bits of our kitchen, and this is our larder cupboard. So here we've got all our tea, coffees, all of our spices. We've got loads of spices there. We've got all of our hot chocolates, Marmite, you name it, your tin stuff, all your rice, everything you need is in this. Also at the back we've got some olive oil and some juice. It goes all the way back, so it's really long. So there's a lot of space in there, which is really handy. Here is just our pots and pans, our cereals, keep them in there. Here is where we keep all of the boring stuff, all of our glasses, our cleaning products. This is quite handy, so when you're driving it just keeps everything so it's not rattling around, so that's really handy. Dog food, as you can see, it's a bit boring, I won't go into any more. Oh, our dustpan and brush is also kept in there. Oh look, hello. You've been a very good boy. Yeah. So when the weather is better and we can actually get back in the water, we've got our surfboards, got our body boards as well. We're also going to get some paddle boards. At the back, that little wire that's hanging down, that's for our fairy lights. You just plug them into the USB, which is really handy. And that, again, you can dim them up and down, so at night you can dim them right down.
It's pretty romantic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. Our mirror, which is just stuck on with like double-sided tape, isn't it? So
there's a
we have
lot
to
of stuff
stick it
that
back
is
on.
stuck on with Velcro.
Yeah, like these.
This sort of stuff you can drive with.
I love these, the guns. Peace, man. No bullets, just roses. Here we have another macrame hanger that I made. This is a little pod, and I'm really proud of this one. We used to have real plants, but they kept dying, so we went to IKEA and we bought some fake ones. They're not obviously as nice as real ones, but they'll do. We're going to show you the garage, but I just thought I'd do a shameless plug for the mug.
Nice. We
Got a new merch, we do.
What else you got, babe?
Love. We've got some stickers.
No way, have you?
We do. We got some van tail stickers.
Wicked. So they're on the streets.
They're cool. Sandy's turning in front of the camera now.
Right, garage, the boring stuff. The garage is all under the bed. Double bed, very cosy, lovely. Gas boiler is in there, and the leisure batteries as well. Underslung LPG tank underneath. Also underneath we've got fresh water and grey water waste collection. I'll show you outside. Right, get to do the outside of the van now. Front runner roof rack. Now this system's pretty damn cool. It's modular, made in Germany. There's loads of bits and pieces that you can add on, change and tweak. Loads of bits and pieces that come in handy. Bottle opener. That's really cool. There's a GoPro stand on there as well. On the top there we've got 400 watts of solar panels feeding 220 amp hours of leisure battery power. That works a treat. You might have seen though, we have also got a jackery. Not that we need it because the power system here is quite sufficient, but we've got one for Christmas and it's come in handy just as a backup, and it's just peace of mind, isn't it, that we don't have to worry ever about solar power. So, spare wheel carrier, rear ladder to get up to do your chores. Talking of which, the only thing we ever run out of is water, isn't it? If we're going off grid, we can go for forever apart from water. So we've got some extra water jerry cans up here to prolong that. Maxtrax recovery tracks to get us out of trouble. They've been used a couple of times. There was a very deep episode in a field once. Don't talk about that, but we did get out ourselves, thank you. Now you probably notice also that we've got side pods on our van. This is, for most people will know, but for those who don't, this broadens the size of the width above, because Sprinters are slightly narrower than some of the vans out there, but this gives you the feature of having the full size double bed sideways, and looks cheap. Fresh water intake, just pop your hose in there and fill up your tanks, which as I said earlier are underneath the van.
But our hose is broke, so at the moment...
Our hose is broke, so we're doing,
we're doing it
with
for
water
funnel.
balls. Right, got to sort that out. That's another thing to get sorted, babe.
Well, it still works.
All three of these seats will spin round. We rarely do it, just because most occasions we're off grid and we're just sort of going for speed, but they do turn around. There does give so much extra space, and certainly when the third one's round as well. Oh, tell you what, top tips, little things. One of my favourite things in this van, believe it or not, one of the cheapest things also, do have yourself a paintbrush, because van life gets dusty, sandy, dusty, just generally a little bit dirty. But a little paintbrush gets round and gets into all the nooks and crannies, and certainly when you've got the bits in the kitchen.
And if you've got a dog as well.
You've got a dog. You want to get into a nook and a cranny?
Oh yeah, sorry.
So anyway, paintbrush, bloody amazing. Do get one. The other thing that you've probably seen, embarrassing that we've got one.
It's not embarrassing, it's cool.
It's not cool.
It is cool.
There's nothing cool about it.
Even
Stop
when
it.
I was watching this video of my friend the other day, she even went, "That's cool." Before
Okay,
you
well, we're
even
going to
said
start
it
saying the
wasn't.
Karcher's cool. All right, Karcher's cool. It's not. It does a job.
Cool.
Anyway, the Handy Harry.
You're right, Andy.
Do you know what? Here's a YouTube reality. I filmed this video that you're watching. Well, we filmed basically last week, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah.
And I left out the bit about the wheels, thinking, oh, I'll film it today, put it in there. So I've gone down to jet wash to clean the wheels, to put it in as if it was last week when we filmed it. I've run out of time.
We've got
But we've come
Stonehenge.
into Stonehenge, which is always blinking muddy potholes and puddles. These wonderfully clean, shiny wheels that I was going to show spliced into last week
Just go in and
are
have a little
black
look.
Rhinos with BFG Goodrich tyres. It's 245 65 R17s on the size with no rub at all. Now I know I was interested to know that when I was putting these on, so that size has worked for us. Alright! Now I think we covered everything in 10 minutes.
I think we did, but if we didn't and there's any questions, then please just ask in the comments and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
But otherwise, thanks again for watching.
Yep, and if you do want to see more of our van tales,
Yeah, like and subscribe.
ring the bell.
And follow us on Instagram.
And remember guys, just do what makes your heart happy.
Right, we'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.